Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing tabletop games with friends and family can create. Today, for our spooky game, we're playing Mysterium Park. A very similar game to Mysterium, if you've played that before.
Only more creepy because it's clowns.
Yes, it definitely has significantly more clowns.
Oh,
It's 100% more clowns.
character.
I don't even know.
I didn't think
There
I was
might
actually
be
gonna
a
have to do the
one
character the
clown
whole
in this
time.
game.
I could do character the whole time, but
Too late.
Yeah.
all right. But I figured it'd be kinder to everybody else if I wasn't talking like this.
So the intro takes or the game explanation takes 45 minutes, but the game takes 30.
Yeah, like and every couple of sentences I'm going.
Gosh,
Every time the bell rings, John changes his voice.
I need a bell.
You rang. All right. So, just like Mysterium, you guys are all psychic detectives, and you're trying to help me, the ghost, find my killer.
Okay. I'll be the best psycho detective.
So the people that I'm going to try and give you visions of are people that are being cleared of my murder. So if you're going to take a look at the board right now, we have 9 different possible killers here. Only 3 of them are potential suspects.
Okay.
And one of these, which is one of the innocent folks, one of the innocent people here, is tied to each one of you of the different detectives. So I will give you visions with 1 to 7 cards to try and get you to guess a specific person.
All right.
And just kind of like it is a co-op game. I, though, will not be able to communicate in any way other than with those cards. But I can listen to you guys talking to each other because I'm a ghost. My only form of communication is the cards, but I can listen in to what you guys are saying.
So to be clear, I have to pick the person that's associated with me?
Correct. One of these individuals here is tied to you, and that person is innocent.
Oh, I thought we were the triumphant of killing you.
No. You're not trying to find, you're trying to clear people right now.
Okay.
And then when we get to 3rd round, we'll get to there.
Fair enough.
So this first round is basically finding clearing people's names from the suspect list. All right. You'll notice that we have 6 rounds total. Unlike with Mysterium, we're only going to be determining basically a person and a location as far as where my murder happened and who did it. There's no murder weapon or a 3rd one, so that's kind of part of them streamlining the game a bit.
Okay.
But we only have 6 turns to do that. Additionally, nobody carries on to the next phase until everybody clears their person that they're tied to. So if let's say Nathan and Evan figure it out, but James is still struggling.
When obviously will be what's happening.
We can't go on to go and get the locations until everybody has cleared.
Okay.
All right. I as the ghost, will have a hand of 7 cards that I'll be giving you visions from. I can reset my hand by discarding 1 to 7 cards 3 times throughout the game. You can reduce that if you want to make it harder. You guys can't see it right now, but there is a card that tells me where on this grid is everybody's person that they're tied to. There's also 3 people on here that, like we said, nobody's tied to because they're the potential killers. And there's 1 eyewitness on the table, which is kind of another wrinkle to the game. So the normal play process, everybody makes their guesses on who they think is who. Then I will check to see if any of you have picked the eyewitness. The eyewitness, I will then say, hey, Blue, you picked the eyewitness. You will then have to immediately change your decision because now we know, and I would move this here to kind of show is like, all right, this person is the eyewitness. they aren't, one of the guilty people. You can then change it to whomever you want, and everybody else can also still change their answers too. Because like then it's like you were tossed up between these, you're like, okay, I'm here then, and I'll move here then.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll continue on the round as normal, where I'll be like, okay, blue's right, purple's wrong, white's correct, whatever. Well, then after that, we'll reset, put out the land, put out the locations, do all that again. Then the final round, we'll take the 3 locations and 3 suspects that were not already cleared, and we'll then set up 3 columns here. And they will be labeled with a 1, 2, and a 3. Behind the screen here, I will have my plot card is going to tell me which one of those 3 is the guilty person.
Okay.
I will then pick 2 cards, shuffle them, and then I will play them out. 1 card ties to the person, 1 card ties to the location. But you don't know which is which.
All right.
And then everybody will then have to vote or come to a unanimous decision, however you guys want to do it. And I will then tell you if we win or not.
Sounds good. Obviously, I'll be carrying this team. If I could figure out how to lift my little marker onto stuff.
Well, it's not too hard. Let's hear what we got.
Oh, dear sir, you know me.
Blue, red, and purple.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
spin
I will.
through.
I'm red. Nathan's not.
All right.
So Triste.
Here, just so here we go.
Oh, there we go. Now it's
All
harder
right.
for me to move it around.
All right. Well, put it whatever is convenient for you, I guess.
He doesn't get chicken.
All right. So now I got to
Dude,
figure
it's
out
a
who is who here. All right. So blue, red, and purple, huh?
So this is
Alright.
where I need to log into the stream.
Now this is where you log into the stream, I guess, if you want to cheat. All right.
I think right
let's
off the
see,
bat,
what's my dream here?
it can't be the guy with a knife because that's too obvious. The guy in the middle obviously is too snooty to murder people. The lady over there is just shifty-eyed. She likes hanging people, and I don't think he died from hanging.
The guy in the middle left is obviously it because he's got his face painted
He's
like
creepy,
the Canadian
but
flag.
I think he might be like
Canadian.
needing attention creepy. So
Canadian guilty.
No, I can't. What?
Man.
We may have lost our Canadian audience just now.
Well,
I apologize to the 3 of you.
Well, there's
Oh.
2 half Canadians in this recording, so
Yeah, that's one of them right now. So
All right.
I'm soon to be full Canadian. Woo! Well, still American. So half. So you're supposed to give a card to each of us?
Well, I give you a vision. All right, so here we go. Nathan, ooh, here's your vision.
Ooh, that's very Dixie.
I thought you weren't allowed to talk, John.
They didn't talk. All I heard was, ooh, here's your vision. Oh, that is words. You're right. Aw.
okay, interesting.
It's obviously, I know which one it is, but I don't want to tell you because you have to figure it out on your own.
You don't know who it is.
I do.
How the game works.
James is looking at the live stream.
Joe, my phone's way over there. So I think Nathan,
Yeah.
yellow, which is the color of the balloon, is also synonymous with yellow cars. So therefore, it has to be the ballerina.
Yellow cars?
What cars are you talking about? There's no cars in that.
I don't know how you don't get the connection.
Well, there is a car below the clouds.
You guys just ruined it for all of us because now they're like, "Where's the freaking car?"
Is there a pilot or anything with to do with the sky or airplanes in here? There's a jungler. They
You
do a
gotta-
lot
I
of
mean-
sky stuff.
I mean, the ballerina has
Ooh,
the
I'm getting
flower.
stuff.
Wait, that's not that card. That's the wrong card.
I got a nuclear bomb.
It's a good thing Peter's not on here. He'd be yelling at John for talking.
Then he needs to be on here and be like, "What are you doing?
We're not supposed to talk.
You have one
I'm
job,
scolding
is to
you."
shut up."
Alright.
See what else I get here.
And then I'm gonna go and mute you guys, and then I'm gonna just talk to the people on the stream,
Okay.
and like I can't believe.
So I only get one card.
Yep.
Oh, I'm pretty good. I know which one it is. Woo. I'm
You have
pretty
a
sure.
nuclear snow globe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a divination bulb, and it's just going to be that lady here because she does
Yeah.
divination.
Mm.
So I'm assuming I'm right, and I'm right even if I'm wrong. So we're going to do that.
I see a lot of sky and clouds and balloons and flying things, but I don't see anything that's necessarily flying. The closest thing I see is juggling in the top left.
So there's red.
I don't know if it go necessarily.
There's
with just the
roses.
color.
Yeah.
Roses.
Yeah, the flowers are like dead on.
Is it roses? Yeah, I guess the ballerina does have roses.
But then you have two other cards.
Yes,
Well,
that's
also,
the problem. with
If you
that.
look at the ballerina, she's also got like the trapeze thing right over here.
Oh, that's true.
John's making a face.
It does have the
Has nothing to
trapeze
do
thing.
with you.
mean,
Oh, it always has something to do
he's
with
trying
me.
to think of. He actually has to do with you because he's trying to find a card for you. But it does have to do with you.
So yes, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
stretch, the Native American because it's sky related, but I think that's
Oh
a
yeah, well
stretch.
because yeah, maybe I don't know.
Oh,
I
Oh
think-
yeah, how'd you get Evan on a card?
I apparently ate a burrito before I went to bed.
And it came alive and now it's in your stomach. It has its own mind.
This is I should have had Wendy's.
You saw Cthulhu before you went to Wendy's.
Ooh.
Wow, you got
the
a winner
hell
there.
is this?
Wow. 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 I mean, other than a mask, maybe it's the guy with the painted face.
So
So John's saying stuff, but we can't hear him because he's talking to the stream. And it's
So-
gonna be really bad.
So I was thinking the face and that, but I was also thinking this guy in the middle because if you look right here, the poster behind,
Okay.
Yeah.
and you look at like kind of like the front of the card, like it's kind of
Also, he has that little hypnotic thing, and this is I don't know, it's not hypnotic. I have no idea. I guess.
Maybe. I think you might be. I'd lean towards the mask guy myself, but
I mean, that's because I said it too. So I'm going. Oh, I have to lock in my
you
chevron.
got to put your stuff on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I locked in my chevron.
Is that your final answers?
That's my final answer because
What was
we're gonna have a nuclear
What
disaster. here
what
in
was
the
that,
future.
John?
I'm allowed to say this.
Show me in the rule book where it says you can say that.
It says I have to verify that you guys have made your final decision.
No, what you're supposed to do is
Then you
say,
should go.
Hey, Evan, do you have the game right now? Do you have a rule book to verify?
Actually, I
Yeah,
go
I-
upstairs.
I have it
Just
right
go to
here.
BGG.
I will go upstairs and open my copy to prove this point.
Like, ha ha ha, cheater. Okay,
All right, purple, you are incorrect.
I told you guys.
I was right.
Red, you are incorrect.
What?
Blue, you are incorrect.
What the heck? The hecky heck?
Which you know what that means? The ghost gave us sucky clues.
Yeah, it's the ghost fault.
It's the ghost's fault.
So do we all have to pick another one, or we just or
He's going to give
We
us
get-
new
I think
clues.
we do
new clues?
cards.
Okay.
And we take our things off. What could be happening here? He gave me divination stuff.
Is it teddy bears in one of these?
He was
And a
probably
nutcracker.
he was probably trying to reference like the shelf or something.
The shelf? What is happening? Teddy bears. I think this person never had a teddy bear in their life, so that's why they're so angry.
Maybe they had a teddy bear and lost it.
Oh, that's true. Like Doofenspurt's losing his train.
That's right.
And then when she gets it back, she's like, backstory dissolving. I'm happy now. Nathan better not get 3 cards. I feel he's like slacking here, not getting the right answers with his extra info. Ooh.
Oh, what did I get?
Ooh. Look, it's that guy from the video game. Snake. Solid Snake. Do we have Solid Snake on here?
There's spider or espionage.
Ooh.
Lots of colors.
I'm very confused with Evan's thing, but I'm figure, inside information, so he should know. I think Nathan's an artist. Did you vote? Did you vote the painted person, Nathan?
No, I voted on the ballerina because Evan sold me on the ballerina.
Yeah, I think that was just because of the flower thing matching, but nothing else does.
Hey, I gave you the same quality advice you gave me.
No, my advice is always perfect. Don't rewind this recording to find out. Just go with it.
I mean, I could go with the painted person, but I don't know how that connects to the other 3 cards.
I mean, either
Other
way,
than colorful.
you're a master of your own fate.
And my other
Well,
option
what
was
is the guy? What is the painted person? What is his act? He doesn't look like a clown.
No, you can hold over thing and hold Alt to get a bigger picture of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, what does he do?
Well, that's what we have to figure out.
I
He
think
can't tell
that
us.
he just likes wearing makeup.
That's all I'm seeing. He's got makeup and
My guess is he's like little gestury, maybe a little bit. Gestury.
Swan Poe, whatever that's supposed to be referencing.
No idea. I'm still gonna put mine on the gypsy person because I'm pretty sure it's the gypsy person, but apparently it's not right somehow.
I mean, the escape artist in the bottom right kind of looks like a little girl, so maybe the dolls. I don't know.
The doll. Oh man, what the heck?
It's a stretch, but yeah. I mean,
I don't even
guess
get
I'm
a
gonna go
second
with that.
card.
He's working on it.
Oh, he's working on it. My ghost is making me anxious. Oh, Nathan went all in on the painted person.
I
Evan's the snooty guy in the middle.
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that yet. It's kind of what I'm
Fruit
thinking.
monkeys. These are airplanes flying over a digital app. Airplanes flying over a digital app. Atomic bomb teddy bears. Oh my gosh.
Now, that's the other possibility. Maybe he just had a terrible card to start with for you.
Nah.
I didn't have
He would
anything
never do
matches
that
you,
to me.
but,
He would only give me the best cards.
I mean that. I mean flying, so it could be the ballerina, or it could be I don't know.
I feel like you're leading me wrong, Nathan.
I don't really have any idea.
But now I got the ballerina stuck in my head.
I kind of think Evan might be No, I don't know. Maybe escape artist because it's using stealth. To escape.
Oh, that would have made sense. Where is it? That's
Well,
the
he
escape
hasn't
artist.
locked it in yet.
He hasn't locked the chevrons in yet?
Yeah, and the purple from the first thing matches the lady's.
That's true.
dress.
Wow, you're making interesting arguments. Ah, fudge nuggets. Who could I possibly? Oh, there's a wait.
This guy has purple too, though.
That's true. I'm not sure how he connects to the second picture.
Gosh dang it. I don't know. Let me go with that. Evan's like, or John's like, you guys are no. I'm hearing clicks or beeps in there, so he's definitely, things are being said. So yeah. Ooh, who knows? I do. No, I'm not on it, so I don't know. Ballerina. I don't know. I'm locking in my chevrons.
I guess I'm locking in mine.
Is Evan locking in his?
Ooh.
Ooh, you don't know. He's like, I'm gonna just take that lock and move it around until it's maybe.
Let's go with it.
Okay.
All right. Blue, you are correct.
Who's blue?
Yay. That's me.
Okay.
Red. Purple.
You're the escape artist, Evan. I have absolutely no clue who I am.
So we can go and throw away these.
Wait, what's happening now? Oh, because he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're at the third round.
Yep.
So this is the last round for us to be
And
wrong,
we can go ahead and
probably.
flip that one to show that that one was correct.
And no one picked the eyewitness, which is probably
you what? Actually, we made a mistake here.
okay.
You're not quite yet wrong here. On the ballerina.
Okay.
The ballerina was the eyewitness.
Oh, okay.
I forgot
I'm glad
about
I
that.
said that.
Yes.
So you
So
should
you
have
get
told
to
that
pick.
Yeah, you
Yes.
should have told us round
before
one.
we. Yeah,
I should have
before
told
you
you round
said
one.
it.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Okay.
It's okay. No one's perfect, and that's me.
That's it.
Apparently.
I'm flipping the table.
Okay. All right, but the one guy's done, so that still flips him, right?
Yep, he's still flipped.
So
Yep. So move yours, James.
what? He's right here.
You can pick a different person.
You get to pick a different one. This is still part of round 2. So you
Oh.
get to pick a new one.
I get to pick a new one.
Yep.
Oh,
Just pick one.
son of a monkey. Well, damn it. Shit.
Upper left.
No, I really. Why? Why do you think upper left?
The only
Because you have a 1 in 6 chance at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the one that Evan didn't say. I'm gonna go with this one.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Rawr.
Yeah, I figured it out. No, okay. Now I'm fairly stuck in round 3. Okay, Evan, we gotta pull it together here. We can't let Nathan hold the team down. That's just wrong.
Well, right now I'm waiting for better clues from the ghost.
That's true. The ghost's pretty lame. No.
Yeah. I mean, if the ghost would just hold up their end of the
He
bargain,
can't say
here, it'd be
anything. We
fine.
can say whatever we want. Really hard for him to do well with Dixit cards, but we're not going to tell him that because he can't hear us. He's a ghost.
Well, apparently the ghost can talk, so he can just flat out tell us. But no, we got to go through this song and dance.
You know, since he's technically not allowed to talk, this would be a good time to make fun of him and.
He's close to me, so he knows where I live. So I think that's a bad idea for me. But you go for it because I doubt he'll drive all the way to where you are. I mean, you might make him mad enough. That
John just has to upload a virus to the subconscious that is Nathan's AI, and he's gone.
Oh, that's true.
Nathan isn't real.
So while we wait for our cards,
You're not getting nothing.
well, I know I'm not, but wait for your cards, I should say. Oh, never mind. There's cards.
Wow, that helps me not at all.
Things floating in the sky again. It could be the juggler.
I will be just mad if you're wrong.
I told you, upper left. Should have listened to me.
But what does the toothbrush and the atomic bomb and teddy bears have to do with anything?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
I see 3 that are sky heavy, and the orange from the first one. Maybe his connection.
You think? Oh no. I have a feeling it's probably either this one or this one. But I'm gonna do this one because I can blame Nathan if I'm wrong. And
Okay, what's rationale for the bottom left though?
just like sort of like it's sort of mysticism for the one on the bottom left.
Oh, okay. It's
in my
like
head.
like a pain managing guy. One of those guys that can take pain.
Right. Your mind over your body. Mind over your body.
Roller.
Oh, we
coaster.
got a whatever that is.
Oh, there's a little weight on the top and the little postage stamps.
That's true. I still think Nathan might be right on that bottom one because I want him to be wrong and then we can just blame Nathan. Why would it be that one?
Yeah.
So we got some purple round
Yeah.
circles for like on the card and on the book.
I think this is like the traditional you're tied up on train tracks.
Yeah.
This is you're literally trying to escape something. And this is purple for the purple.
Yeah, or you can say
I think it's one of the things
Thrill
that's
seeker?
easier for you to try to guess the other person's than your own because I'm still lost on mine.
I think
I think I'm going to lose the game for you guys.
the 3 cards together. I do think seems to be heavy towards escape artist.
Fine, I'll just do it, just to appease
That
you
way,
guys.
if it's wrong, it's Nathan's fault. Either way, both ways.
All right, is this your final answers?
But if it's right, it was our idea. Yeah.
Red, you are correct.
Oh, I got it. I didn't get help from anyone.
Purple, you are correct.
Oh, you got it. You didn't need help from Nathan. Nathan didn't help at all.
Nathan isn't real.
Nathan isn't real. Okay. We've made it to location round.
Location right here. Yep. Don't move anything else here. So I got to push button here. Advance to locations.
Bhutan.
All right.
Oh,
And we are now at
Circus, it's a circus
locations.
game. But Nathan says they're all in the circus. I'm like, well, you can't win everything.
Where's Nathan's crystal ball? I'm going to hide it.
Yeah.
and we're on round 4.
Yeah.
I can move that for you.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. So it actually goes right there. So I think it was.
I'm gonna get it the first time this time. Mainly because we have to, or we're gonna lose the game. Very close.
We have 3 rounds still, sir.
With 3 rounds. One can be messed up, and we're gonna mess up
Wait,
the second.
who's talking to us right now?
He said, "Woo!" I could translate.
Look, I had to at least confirm rules.
Now he's just saying words. I don't know what's happening anymore.
So we got a ball toss, circus, ring, whatever. We have a merry-go-round, fun house.
That's
a little
the
love
teacup
canal
ride.
thing.
Yeah. That's a strong man thing.
Yep.
That is the Hall of Mysteries.
Yeah.
That's the cannon shooting thing backstage, and the other one's called obviously bumper carts.
Okay. I guess a location can't be an eyewitness, so I don't think we could rely on that this time.
There is still an eyewitness. It's basically you find one there.
Oh, okay.
Okay then.
So would the be the lion
Oh,
be
Nathan,
like
that's the thing.
the
So-
face of the funhouse?
Or it could
Oh.
be lion because you're lion taming in the middle of the circus ring.
Ooh.
Oh, that one's mine.
Merry-go-round, maybe? Carousel, whatever you want to call it. Because it's got, or the bumping cars. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's bumper cars.
I have three that it could be for me. It could be the funhouse, like Evan was saying. It could be the circus, like James was saying. Or it could be the.
Ooh, you
Mary-
got a card there with flowers and stuff. What does that even mean? That seems like a Hall of Mysteries if I ever seen one.
That's what I was thinking.
Lots of green,
Ooh.
so that does make sense.
We're just waiting on
Uh-huh.
Nathan now.
All we're doing is waiting on Nathan.
Somebody hid my
Nope. Can't have it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
The ghost is talking again. He was
So do we think funhouse for me?
No, but go for it.
I'm torn. Well, of course, that's the whole point of the game.
Lion taming, circus ring.
Well, if the ghost would just give us clearer visions, it would obviously be easier.
I have a feeling Evan and I are right and Nathan's wrong, and it's all Nathan's fault. Can't get it.
I blame Nathan.
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 Well, I'm going on Evan. What
Nathan.
Evan said, so it's Evan's fault if we're wrong.
All right, you lock it in your chevron.
What do you think? Circus tent or the funhouse? James always obviously thinks the circus tent.
You got a 1 in 9 chance of guessing.
Incorrectly.
I'll go with the circus. tent.
Okay,
Is that your final answers?
that's fine.
I guess so. Based on John's face, I think I maybe switched wrong, but we'll go stick with it.
All right, red. You are correct.
Yeah, suck it, Nathan. Purple.
And
You are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue. You are correct.
Oh,
Oh, that was my guess. I win.
No, we haven't won yet.
Oh.
All right, we're now. Let's go and throw these in the trash. And we are advancing to the final round.
And we got 2 chances to do it.
No, you get one chance. This
Oh,
no
but
longer
there's 2 more
matters.
rounds.
No, the rounds no longer matter. Rounds only for getting through the first 2, and then you have one shot at this.
All right, Nathan.
Ah.
If we get it, it was my leadership. If we didn't, it was your leadership. Either way, Evan was right.
okay.
If we want to get this right, look at the live stream.
What is that? So you have Portrayal House of the Hill Legacy,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have an awful looking cover, Hand of Fate.
Hand of Fate. It's based on an app from a few years back.
And then 2 phenomenal games on the left.
Yep.
The
So
one
what-
game Evan doesn't think exists, but it's right
It's,
there.
it's fake. You guys have spent so much time, money, and effort to try and make this fake game seem like it's real.
Until you play it and be like, where has it been all my
But I can see through your lies.
life?
I mean, you spent all this money inventing a fake Nathan that is obviously AI.
That's true. It took a lot. I mean, whoops.
I mean, if you just watch the videos, like the hands aren't quite right, just like an AI.
We can say about,
See? Right there.
I still think the guy with the knife is too obvious, so it really can't be him. The other guy's too snooty, so I think it's a weightlifter. Got bored of weightlifting and decided to kill someone.
So, while we're waiting,
Ooh.
do you all enjoy horror movies?
No.
Well, yeah, me either. I don't generally find them
Well, that
scary.
conversation ended quickly. He's like, I didn't think that. Like, nope. Okay, we're done. Neither do I. Okay.
Ooh.
What?
Killer Baby.
This one. Cannon, gun,
Yeah.
ring. I guess weightlifting thing. I don't know. I sort of just feel it's the middle one.
Now, they don't have to be necessarily tied vertically, though. It could be any person with any place, right? But
No, you were picking 1, 2, or 3, and that's the
Right.
column.
okay. So I'm
Just seems like it should be column 2.
it does, especially like the first card is like everything's so yellow. Yeah, the cannon, obviously, and those are both those cards are very yellow. The ring, I can see
Yeah.
that being tied to what the like strength training and all that.
And as
Sure,
we discussed,
yeah.
no matter what we pick, I win. So
Yeah, that's how it works.
Honestly, I can't really.
We all
connect
have
the
to
two-
pick the same thing, right? Collectively.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because we only win or lose together. That's it. So
I can't see a really strong connection to anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, yellow on 1, but like nothing else really fits with that. 3's got the reddish down here, but that, and then some yellow there, but it's not nothing great beyond that.
I think he got really lucky with the gun.
Or he got really unlucky and there are all other cannons and guns and it's not the cannon. But that's okay. I digress. We could try.
Well,
I don't know even how cards.
He got rid of a ticket to get new cards on this one.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
All right. So Evan, what you picking?
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter because 2 of you guys have picked 2, and it's
All
by
right. I locked in my
majority.
chevron.
So even if I threw it on something else, it wouldn't matter.
Well, just so we have it, so which one are you going with? Just so we know if you contributed or not.
Oh, now he's starting.
I choose 4.
Mm-hmm. All right,
all
so it
in.
looks like we have unanimous consent then on 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you have found my murderer.
I knew I had it all along.
Yeah, I got really lucky with that gun. I was like, all right, there's nothing else. None of these other guys indicate a gun or a cannon at all. I was like, and that's a huge gun. I was like, and actually, I had that card to begin with. I was more concerned about the second card, trying not to get something to be confusing, because I didn't want you guys to, pick up on something else like, oh, it's a heavily yellow card, and maybe I didn't see the cannon, and then like the other card had like something else that tied really strongly to somebody else.
Well, next
So,
time
yeah.
we should have messed with you. Be like, guns cause pain. Also,
But yeah, I
words
kinda went with
nails in
the-
it cause pain.
Yeah, so yeah, I was going with the boxing ring for the weightlifter
Yeah.
person because it's just kind of like you're in a ring, she's got a
Yeah.
championship belt.
Yeah. So I was 100% right.
Yep.
30-40.
And the yellow bonus was just a bonus, but I was like, yellow was like too strong over here, so it wasn't really it. It was more of the cannon.
Yeah.
And if you want explanations for like the earlier ones, so Nathan, with the first one I gave you,
Yeah.
the middle one was a face, and then on the left side was very red, and on the other side had very bright white. like the makeup
Oh,
artist person.
oh.
Because I had nothing else like that seemed makeup artisty. I was like, that's his face, red and white, and a face in the middle.
I knew it all along.
Yeah, if
That
you
was
had
that was what I
card
was trying to do.
if you had the card from the second round and the first round, I would have got it right away.
Yeah. And then and then I'm trying to remember what was the card I gave you, Evan, here at first. That first round. And let me go ahead and search here.
James had the nuclear teddy bears.
Yeah, that one
too.
was just because it was a ball. That was like I was trying to get juggler. I didn't have anything good. Then I got the ones like I started getting things flying. I was like, okay, that's my only hope is to get you to think of things up in the air. And that's why I gave you those cards was to kind of get you with things up in the air. And yeah, that's one of like you weren't getting it. And that's when I then threw okay painting. He's painting his face. Come on. And then Evan, yeah, yours was it's kind of like straight jacket ish, but purple as well was to kind of get you to go to the escape artist. Was the idea with that. And then I was like, okay, well, escaping out of a box, I guess.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
one
know.
was pretty good.
And like kind of mechanical ish. Because she's got like chains and locks and everything else. That was the idea at least. And then this one here is also it's like, okay, well, there's kind of tracks and that's kind of escapey-ish.
I got that one.
Yeah.
I was like, that was the best I had there. And then like, yeah.
They were all terrible. Terrible.
Mhm.
Absolutely terrible.
I straight up told you it was the escape artist the second round.
Yep.
That's because you speak terrible.
Yeah.
And then you were right on the lion being for the zoo. And then this one here was this Hall of Oddities. I was like, it's green, just like the hall. It's like a bunch of oddity things. I was like,
yeah, that
I
one
had
was
like the
pretty
perfect card
straightforward.
for you
Yeah.
on that one. So yeah, like well, you got it. You guys got the location on the first try. So
Yeah.
I had, and then for bumper cars, I was like a wagon. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better.
No, the only other one it could have been was the carousel, and I thought that was probably not it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Mysterium Park. It's a lot faster than Mysterium and a little bit easier to set up since you just got kind of like 2 sets of 9 cards,
And a great game to play on Halloween with friends and family, easy to teach.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have the weird like screen and like putting stuff in there and.
Oh no! All I have is this card, and you actually like the actual physical game. It just comes like on a little stand, so you just set that in front of you. And also, the card is has 2 modes. It can be this way, or it could be this way, and it's a completely different layout. So like, yeah, the randomizing is pretty much just pure random.
And I think this version is cheaper than the original Mysterium.
Yeah. Plus, it's also a smallish box too. So
yeah.
And you could play this at lower player counts.
Yep. I mean, you can play it even with 2 players. If you're playing with 2 or 3 players, I would probably make them play as 2 detectives then. Just kind of Otherwise, it's
Yeah, that's a recommendation that BGG has on it. But there was a couple reviews that say that we've played this exclusively at like 2 player. And it plays well.
Yeah, it does. Actually, we played it 3 players with like myself and a couple others at the hangout. So
okay.
Yeah, I got to bust this out a few weeks ago. And I was like, it was amongst my, you know what? This is a relatively quick game and easy to teach. So
I feel like I was the MVP of this, but James just kept selling down.
Who was
I
talking
don't know
about
about all that.
Here's the thing is though, if James would have just gone with the top left as Evan told him, he would have been cleared on
As
that.
Evan told me.
Well, I told you it was either that one or the James.
No, as Evan.
See, mine
told
wasn't
me.
either this or that. It was straight up, bam.
It was that. It was like it's top left.
Yeah. All right. Well, so that was Mysterium
MVP.
Park. Mysterium Park.
Yep.
Mysterium Park. Hope you guys all enjoyed this amazing oh my gosh, amazing playthrough for our Halloween themed game. I highly recommend this game. It doesn't matter if you get Mysterium or Mysterium Park. It's good.
Yeah.
Although I have Mysterium. I don't have Mysterium Park. I actually would prefer Mysterium Park.
I got both because
So.
Mysterium is like if you want a little bit longer one, but like if you want like a kind of a smaller box game to take,
Yeah.
this is pretty good. And like has that same flavor and like scratches that same itch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem I have with Mysterium versus this is setup.
Yeah. Setup, and plus also there's a lot more fiddly things with like the whole betting on everybody
Yeah.
else's guesses. So yeah, this is a lot more streamlined. I mean, I kind of like
Yeah.
that as well because it kind of gives other flavors, like kind of other things for people to do, even if it isn't like their turn for trying to figure things out.
It sort of just cuts to the game.
Yeah,
I've
it
never
does.
cared for the betting in Mysterium because it feels
It
bolted
feels
on.
Yeah,
it
tacked
does,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think the game loses anything for losing that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I probably
No,
replaced my Mysterium with this copy.
I do like having the third round, but like again, that's like if you kind of want the more of a game, that's kind of. Plus, also, what you can get like, and usually the thing is, I don't lose a lot either because like that third row is usually like the weapon, so it's kind of like a little bit simpler item anyway.
Yeah.
And that one's like usually heavily just color based because like, all right, I just need a green card to get him to guess the knife here.
I always found it too strange that you have large card, then you get to the weapon, and it's tiny cards.
Yeah.
I've never understood that. That was just such
It's
an
to make
odd.
it simpler. It's kind of like so. It's kind of like 2.5. It's kind of like
Yeah.
so like.
Well, my point with that is like because Mysterium plays best at like 4 and 5, so you're kind of spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
And now you have a
Yeah.
tiny card that you're trying to go, what is that over there?
Yeah.
it
Which one am I trying to guess? Yeah.
Yeah, I can
And
agree.
this
with
one
that.
here fits on like perfectly on a small table. So like even like a picnic table, I've played it on with a few friends, and like they don't have a lot of patience for kind of like the longer games. Kind of like they don't like Terraforming Mars, but they like Ares Expedition.
Because it's better
So
anyway.
it's kind of like for them, this is kind of like this was the perfect game for them of between Mysterium and Mysterium Park.
Yeah. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this playthrough. We'll have more to come later on in the future. But yeah, you all have a good night.